Hey guys, it's Jennifer Kupcho back there. Let's go talk to her. Hey Jen, what's up? So Sabrina here, and we have a very exciting interview. So Jen and I have a little bit of history. We go back a little bit, but that's the boring stuff. Jen is actually an LPGA pro. Now it's her rookie year. So I know that you've played a couple events as an amateur on the LPGA tour, but what's the difference now that you're a pro?
I would say one of the main differences is just being in a pro-am and also having to play a practice round. There's just so many commitments once you get to a tournament, starting before the tournament even starts. So very time consuming.
Understand. So when you went and played these events as an amateur, you only played in a couple pro events. What is one event that you are like really excited for? What's one event you're looking forward to?
I really like the Marathon Classic in Toledo, Ohio, which is coming up in a couple of weeks. So I'm pretty excited to play that one. I played it last year as an amateur, so it'll be fun to go back and play it as an LPGA player.
Okay, so I know you like team play. What about Solheim Cup? Are you hoping that maybe not this year, but maybe in a couple years you're gonna get Solheim Cup under your belt?
Yeah, I think that's a goal for in the future. I think it's a long shot for this year unless I start winning some tournaments. So I think just going out there and looking to get my card back this year is my main goal.
I like it. So let's talk about your amateur career a little bit. So you had a lot of success as an amateur. Like you won NCAA individual champion. Most recently, you were the Augusta National Women's Amateur Champion. So what ranks number one?
I would say definitely the Augusta National Women's Amateur. It was a lot of fun to play Augusta, especially in front of so many fans, and just to play the course in a tournament. I mean, obviously something a woman has never done, so.
So I've obviously followed your play for a long time with us being friends, and I keep up with you. And so I'm going to categorize you as a pressure player. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, for sure.
So then how do you play so well under pressure?
I think honestly it's just going and playing practice rounds. Like I hate it. I hate not competing. Yeah. I definitely play better when I have something on the line, playing against friends, betting or whatnot. So I guess you can consider that a pressure situation, but definitely tournaments I always play well, the bigger the tournament.
Absolutely. So when I've played with you, you actually cream your driver. Like you're scary to play with when she's hitting your driver. So, but what would you say is like your strongest part of your game, or even like your favorite part of your game?
I would say my driver is definitely my strongest part, but I really do like putting. Just in general, it's fun to practice in.
So that leads me to my next question. So your short game has kind of transitioned a lot, like from the last year or so. What was that transition like, just to sharpen up your short game?
I mean, being in college, you're always practicing something, and my assistant coach really challenged me to get my short game better. So we'd always do competitions, we'd always be doing drills. So it was a lot of work, but it's going on the upslope. So.
Absolutely. So speaking of coaches, I know that you worked a lot with the coach at the course that we worked at. So Ed Oldham, work a lot with him, and then your coaches at Wake Forest. Like, how important were those coaches in your career and leading you up to your pro?
They were really helpful. Obviously, Ed has always been there with me, but my college coaches, definitely my assistant this year, actually the last 2 years, helped me a lot with my weaknesses. He's a big stats guy, so he figured out my weaknesses and gave me drills to work on it.
Awesome. Last question, you probably get this all the time. What's your favorite thing about golf? Like, what is the thing that just keeps you coming back every single day and made you make this a career?
I think just the competitive part of it. I really do like competing and trying to win, so I guess that's probably the best part of it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Jen. You guys need to keep an eye out for her. She's going to do amazing things, so thank you, Jen.